Hello viewers, in this series of videos we will go over different topics regarding careers after Euroculture. This information will be presented by alumni and other experts, filmed during and after the famous Euroculture Intensive Program week. We hope you enjoyed the videos and let's start!
So what I always recommend, especially if you're interested in international positions, is that you inform about country specifics. So for example, do you need a photo on your CV? What are the required contact details? How creative, how free are you in the design of the CV? And the university has a license for the platform Going Global. And on this platform, you can read country specifics for CVs of 42 countries. So especially, for example, if you're interested in working in France, you can have a look on Going Global and see what are the specifics if you apply in France with a CV. Then it is important that you have a professional and structured design for a convincing first impression, because it's not only the first impression that you make as a person, but also in your written documents. So it is really professional to only use 2 fonts, for example, to categorize your experiences and your knowledge, not to use that much colors. And it is really important that you present yourself confidently and that you focus on your experiences, on your strength, and on your competences. This is easy to realize if you have a clear vision of a job ad in your mind. So if you think about the job ad, think about, okay, what is especially important for this position and which experiences and strength do I bring to fulfill this? Then always highlight your international potential. So you can highlight this, for example, through your language skills, internships that you have done, your study background. So everything that shows that you already had like intercultural experiences. And then you should always ask for feedback. Always let your CV double check. So for example, the security service here offers CV checks in English and German language, and it's also possible to ask a friend just to have a look through it. So what is really critical is you have like formal incorrect elements, for example, wrong dates, wrong names, grammar mistakes. And if you stay general, generic and vague, so that your CV could be a CV of anyone else. And this happens often if you just add everything you've done in your life so far, because this is not that specific, it's not sharp. So take care to make it always really fitting on your skill set. And it is also important that you do not make an unrealistic impression of your personality or of your skills. So do not under or overestimate your strength or experiences that you have. So it is helpful to double check with someone else and to get feedback how another person sees your experiences and strengths. So this is important too. The first step that is important is that you really know yourself. So this is the basis. Know what you can bring to the employer, know what you want, and yes, this is the key, as well as the preparation. So inform about your future employer. Know what is the working culture like. Inform about industry trends, people who are working there. And with both of these things, you have like, everything you need. And then you should keep in mind that it is not only you applying. So there's also an employer applying to you. So try to observe, like which kind of impression do they make on you? How do they make you feel? This is important too. And try to ask questions. So ask them everything you would like to know, and this Could also be questions like, for example, what can I learn from you? For example, to your future supervisor. Or that you ask them, on your website you say that work-life balance is important to you. Can you give me an example of that? So ask as concrete and as specific questions as possible. And inform about cultural specifics. So for example, if you apply in another country, always inform about what is common there, what's the style, and the kind of interviews are like. And it is important to be yourself. So even if it's like a really stressful situation, always try to stay natural and authentic. And it makes it easier if you really know yourself and if you're confident with what you bring, because it's a get-to-know situation. And try to relax too, because this is it will be your working time, and you will spend 8 hours per day there every day. So you will spend more time there than with your friends and family in general. So there should be a good match between them.